Hello guys, the Hindu editorial for October 23 Monday. We had not done editorials for 1 or 2 weeks, and I understand that you are like little irregular. It's going and it's affecting you, but I will try to catch up everything very soon. And next month also I have like 10 days of travel. So whenever it's getting pending, I will see to it that we get compensated. Okay, we will finish everything. We will not skip or directly start from the next episode and all. We will catch up all the previous episodes and only then we'll go forward. Okay, our editorials will be sufficient for you for all your current affairs, provided that you are practicing questions also based on that. And that questions, if you want Vysh IAS test series, you can contact us. Else you enroll to any test series in the country, but you should practice questions also. But the current affair coverage, almost everything in our editorials, our daily quiz, which is happening free of cost, all these things will cover it. Okay, I will show you more details today. And here again, one article is repeat article. We have already discussed this same-sex marriage, which Supreme Court has rejected. It's not like rejected. They told like we cannot take a decision. The Parliament should take decision. But again, in a court, one statement like right to marry is not a fundamental right. That was little wrong or the like harsh, you can tell, and that is being questioned by today's author. That we'll discuss. So I'll show you everything, like what are the articles we are discussing and all. And the quiz which people keep asking me where it is actually in our community tab. Okay, in YouTube, under the video section, we are putting all our videos. So same like that, there is a community tab. And in community tab, we keep posting questions. Okay, and this is not like the poll or something where you do something and only percentage of votes will come. Below that, the explanation will come. Okay, it's the quiz option which is like newly there in YouTube. So we can give the actual answer also there. When you do something, it's not like you just know that it is wrong or right. You get the explanation also, detailed explanation in 500 words. It will be there below that. So daily practice this. Okay, every day, like night or something before going to sleep, try to visit Vysh IAS channel once. Okay, it's free of cost. More you scroll, more MCQs will be there. Hundreds of unlimited MCQs are there with explanation. But again, because there is a word limit of 500 here, the explanation will be crisp to tell you the exact point. But the enrolled students, the test series students, will get this in PDF format also. Every question you will get in PDF format, hundreds of MCQs plus notes plus detailed explanation, pictures, graph, because pictures and all we cannot include here in this YouTube field. Okay, that is why those who enroll will have an added advantage. You are seeing that here for practice as well. Others who cannot afford test series, who don't want to join Vysh IAS, at least do this one, daily quiz. Hundreds of questions I'm posting there. Okay, enrolled people will get thousands, you will get hundreds. That is the difference. And also, because now prelims, 2024 prelims is nearing, you know, it is on May 26th, right? May 26th means you have close to 200 days left now. So if people want, I can make a 180-day timetable, which we every year do. We do 4-5 batches. So already the third batch is already out, and now the fourth batch I can do it. But now in 180 days, you cannot study both prelims and mains together. Okay, you can study only prelims, because if you now start optional or something, then the prelims itself you will fail. Then there is no point of studying those extra ethics and world history and all those things now. So those people, if you want to just start now and still clear the prelims, and then after that you will obviously get again around 2.5 months or 3 months of time in between prelims and mains. That time you can study 1 month of optional, 1 month of world history and ethics, meaning extra portions, and then you can do the mains as well. So that is your only option if you are starting now. So for such people, a 180-day timetable, because you around 70% of people have voted. I will try to make a timetable, and within 2 weeks I'll try to launch it, so that you get a 180-day timetables. Maybe on December 1 you can start studying, and you have correct kind of 6 months. Okay, so May month you will finish your prelims portions, and you can meaning it's through my test series only. Test PDF will give you weekly or daily, and fully you have to rely on that and study that. Okay, you will see that most of the questions will be solvable from my test series alone. Okay, and daily watch my free editorial also. That will be sufficient for you to clear prelims. Okay, but you should study every day, not like you enroll and then be lazy. Okay, so now again, the test series for other batches, as I told, batch 3, which is their 222 timetable, and the 575 2025, both are open only. But the discounts installments, most of them have got over. But still, you can come and ask me if something can be done. We will do that, because I don't want any serious aspirant to miss this out. Okay, so again, WhatsApp number is given. Come and contact me. I will give you the details. Even installment, 9-month installment is there for 2025, and that is, I think, the one of the best seller also now. Most of the students are from Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. Most of our students, but we have enrollment from almost every state of the country. Okay, so you also, if you want to be part of that, I'll give you the launch video. You can come and contact me and watch that and then decide. So now going to the editorial, this article, same-sex marriage, we have already discussed it, but today they are linking it to some United Nations clauses and also that I wanted to show you. That's why we'll discuss it one more time with the details came today. And then the Gaganyaan, you know, the crew escape system that we have done. We are testing it because we have this ambitious project of sending humans to space, which we have not done till now by ourselves. Our people have gone through other people's launch vehicles. So that is why we are doing multiple rounds of testing. So one of the most successful testing which happened recently, about that little bit details we'll see with pictures. Here it is the politics, BJP versus Congress, and here this Himalayas we have discussed multiple times, the Sikkim flood, the Himachal floods, the Jammu and Kashmir area thing, Uttarakhand floods, everything we have discussed. So that again they are discussing the same thing. The word, if you know, carrying capacity. Okay, environment's carrying capacity means how much it can hold. Okay, so that when it is crossing, when you're doing so much of construction, so much of urbanization, so much of things when you do in Himalayan areas, same like you do in low level area, it cannot tolerate. So that we have discussed in multiple aspects, even the EIA, Environmental Impact Assessment, very detailed editorial I have discussed. So it will be repetition, so I am not doing that. You can watch my previous episodes. Okay. And this one, again, I thought of discussing, but again, Israel-Palestine, you know, they'll keep fighting. Now, every day, one player is entering. Like North Korea is telling we will support Palestine. It's not Palestine, actually, it is Hamas. Okay, Palestine, we also support, Indians also support, everybody support the two-state solution. But Hamas is a terrorist group, and these people are giving support to that. Okay, whether it's North Korea, whether it's Yemen or this, what is that other country, Lebanon. Okay, they have their Hezbollah group. Everybody has their own terrorist group also with them. And then Iran, who is actually always hating Israel, and so they will make any players fight against them. So one side is that kind of players. In Israel side, there is USA. India also will supply arms or support if necessary in the future, because India, even though we tell two-state solution, we don't support Hamas terrorist group. Okay, we support Israel, we support Palestine, but Hamas open videos are there. I have posted on Instagram also, where the Hamas leader himself is telling like we cannot give protection to the people of Gaza and Palestinians and all. That and all is United Nations responsibility. We cannot take care of that. Our aim is to destroy Israel. Okay, this is the only thing he's telling, meaning they are not like fighting for the people of Palestine or anything. They want to come in power like Taliban and all, and they want to just rule it. They want to throw away the Israel and make it a complete Arab world, or not even a proper Arab world, that extreme orthodox thing, right there, Sharia kind of thing. That kind of thing they want to bring, that's all. So Hamas should not be supported in any aspect. Okay, how much ever versions you feel or something, this is our stand and our Indian government stand also. And so here in this today's article, human intel versus technical intel, meaning how much ever technologically you have, because Israel, you know, very forward it is in technology, but still human intelligence, that spy which we used to plant, like India has a lot of spies in Pakistan or like that, everybody has spies, right? That human intelligence is the more reliable one. That is what we are telling here, because Israel totally failed. Israel could not predict or could not even assume, or no hint was there that these many people will enter from all directions on that day, October 3, I think, or October 7, whichever day that attack happened. They did not expect that from through water, through air, through like crossing that big electric fence kind of thing. Everything they crossed, and Hamas entered and created that bomb blast and plunder and all. So that Israel kind of people who have this much technology, they could not predict it. They could not be ready for it. That is why always human intelligence methods, which we used to do olden days, where meaning you don't use the satellite phone, you don't do the digital, so that everything can be very easy. That's what Hamas did. Hamas were using such communications with each other that technically you cannot catch them. Okay, they were not in any of the radars. So that is how they won in this aspect, or they came into attack or did a successful attack in their perspective. So that is why human intelligence is better than technical intelligence. That is the full summary of that today's article. So I explained already. We don't need to again waste our time there. Okay. Then Tamil Nadu local news, and here again Israel Hamas, the history of many years of thing, which we already done in 3-4 parts. I have explained the Israel Hamas issue. Okay, now again current affairs also. I know many people want the current affair PDFs. That is also there, like 12 months, 24 months, 36, 48, 60, up to 60 months. I have all the current affair PDFs which we have compiled, so that you can again come and enroll. For everything, WhatsApp is the place you have to come and ask. Okay, WhatsApp, if you are not there, you are not interacting with me, that means you may be not even wanting my guidance or any mentorship. Okay, so whatever I tell there, please listen very seriously. Okay. So now the first article I told you, Supreme Court told that no fundamental right to marry. So that the author did not like, and saying, in my view, this is a wrong decision. Okay. So the credit of the court. Okay, one good thing is telling, credit I'll give to the court, that they at least told the same-sex couples should be protected from harassment. They should be like, authorities should be sensitive about them. They should set up a committee. That things are all there, but no fundamental right to marry. That one line the author did not like. So sooner or later this has to be corrected. Okay, and all this debate is around the section 377, if you know, which already we have told it's unconstitutional. It is, we have barred it in 2018. Supreme Court has done it. What is this 377? Britishers made this in our IPC, one particular section, telling like it is criminal activity, meaning same-sex people are engaging in anything, non-heterosexual couple are engaging in any sexual activity, 10-year imprisonment, and it is there in our IPC, which the Supreme Court struck down in 2018. So now LGBT people were suffering lot of torture and harassment. They cannot live in a society properly. The stigma which people have against them. So all these things are there. See, a gay man cannot even accept in public that he is gay because the people will not accept him. Okay, so 1997 onwards, these lawyers, collective people and all started to question this validity of this thing, section 377, and by 2001 in many cases came. So in this article many cases are written, like Navtej, Naz and all, not important, but many cases, like one time they will support the LGBT community, one time they will be against that. So like that multiple things have come. And NALSA also have told like that people has their right to identify themselves as the third gender. Okay, it's not, even if you are born as whatever, man or woman, you can identify as the other gender also. So that is allowed, or that is told by NALSA. And then later only, the Transgender Persons Protection Act also came, in which the procedure for changing one's own gender, meaning you want to like convert from male to female, that procedure all is written in the Transgender Protection Act. So now stigma, as I told, the marriage even now is not allowed. Okay, that is the problem here. You can privately maybe engage with each other physically and all these things, but marriage which is needed, that is not being allowed. And now you'll think like, why you need marriage? If they are allowing to like live in relationship kind of thing, then why are you forcing this marriage concept? Because marriage gives you many other benefits. Marriage is like legality. Okay, because under the marriage laws, there are many things like you will be like about the adoption of children, inheritance of property, or if divorce happens, what will do, then the hospitalization, benefits from employers, like the spouse you add, like that many things are there which you get benefit just by legally marrying. And these people are not allowed because they are part of LGBT community. So you are being treated as second class citizens. That's what the statement they told. And so now they are very strongly demanding that right to marry should be there. Right to marry should be a fundamental right. So now again, if you see here, the petitions were filed in Delhi High Court, in Kerala High Court, and then transferred to the Supreme Court also. And it will, it will keep pending, or sometimes it will be, the verdict will keep going in different directions. Okay, it will not be one-sided. Now the author is trying to connect this with the Human Rights Declaration. Okay, the court is ignoring that India is a signatory of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the founding documents of human rights all over the world. And so being a signatory, you should learn to follow that, because in Article 16 it is told men and women of full age without any limitation due to race, nationality or religion have the right to marry and found a family. Okay, so anyone who is of full age, they have the right to marry. That is that. And if we are signed this, then how can you argue that it is not a fundamental right? So now critics will argue, obviously, critics who will tell like in our constitution nowhere it's written that right to marry is allowed. Okay, but again you are ignoring the fact that Indian Supreme Court has multiple times put various things under Article 21. Okay, like right to food, right to education, right to life, even right to internet. Now they have been added under Article 21 or Article 19 and all under freedom of speech and expression. So when you can do all this and modify your Article 21, why can't you put right to marry also properly here? Okay, what is the problem in that? Okay, so that is the thing the author is asking, and you should follow the UDHR, Universal Declaration of Human Rights thing, because he's again quoting some court cases and all, not important. He's telling Article 5 of the UDHR, you referred somewhere, it was reiterated in some other Francis some Mullin case. After that again Maneka Gandhi case is there. There also you used Article 10. So whenever you are like feeling convenient, that time you are referring to UDHR and following and implementing in India, and linking it to Article 19 and 21. But when this issue comes alone, you are showing this irony. Okay, the irony of this thing. Like again, one more thing I'll tell you. If you are born like one is male, one is female, and one is transgender. Okay, you can be born like that. Biologically, physically, you can be born like that. So if it is that born as that one, actually it is being allowed. Okay, a trans man marrying a cis woman or trans woman marrying a cis man, that is legal. But that is meaning biological sex is legal, or gender self-identification like NALSA told, that is legal. Third gender is legal. But when suppose you are a male only, okay, you are a male or you are a female, but you like men like men, female like men, meaning you are not born as that one, but your sexual orientation is like that. So when your sexual orientation is like that, then why don't you make it legal? That is the thing which these people are telling irony. Okay, in one way you are allowing because you are born like that, but when you are born as a male or born as a female, that time your orientation is towards male and female, that you are not allowing. So that is the irony. Okay. So now you have to recognize this, and the consequences of this judgments will be very bad. So you are reducing them to second class citizens, and they are telling this with full confidence. We fell after Kaushal, meaning one of the case, and we won and fought the Navtej case. So now we will keep fighting, and we shall again prove that we have the right, and we will have the right to marry under Article 21. This is the overall article. So it's a repetition, but the Universal Declaration connection was the extra point. Okay, now one simple article, one page only. Gaganyaan. Okay, Gaganyaan, you know, we want to send humans to space. Okay, we want to send humans to space by ourselves. Okay, because we know our Rakesh Sharma or our Kalpana Chawla and all have gone to space, but in other people's aircraft, whether it's USA, Russia and all. So now we want to send our people through our own thing to lower Earth orbit. You should know, like after the atmosphere, there is this lower Earth orbit, then there is this medium Earth orbit, then there is high Earth orbit. So we are just crossing the space just to enter the low Earth orbit only. Okay, not like very high and all, but we want our humans to go there by our own technology. So that mission is called Gaganyaan. And first we will send a robot also. That robot is called Vyom Mitra. Okay, Vyom Mitra robot we'll send first. But before that also, this vehicle has to be tested, right? Vehicle has to be tested multiple times. So now, this is our test vehicle, which they call TVD1. So test vehicle, they have a crew module where the people will be sitting. And in case something happens, they have to escape. So extra rocket kind of thing with the, you can tell the parachute facility, everything will be there. So everything is not important for you. If you can by heart all these names, it's good for you. This image alone will give you a lot of marks. But I don't think this much detailing is needed. At least this diagram you should draw. Okay, crew escape system. And so in today's article also, this picture itself is explained, or I can show you, like suppose a person get out of it. Okay, so you would have seen that Zero movie of Shah Rukh Khan, where in the climax he is like from Mars, he is coming and falling. So like this, the people can escape, and this is designed for that only. Okay, this section is designed for that, so that the crew can escape. So that is what we have tested, whether this works fine or not. So here 10 a.m. October 21, the ISRO commenced the first uncrewed development flight. Okay, you see uncrewed, meaning we don't have any crew there. We are just testing it, sample, so that it works fine or not. Then only we can put our humans into it. So Gaganyaan human flight mission from Sriharikota, which is designated TVD1. This in prelims they can ask you what is this. So single stage rocket carried a crew module fit with a crew escape system to an altitude of 12 km. Then detached itself with the crew module. Then again that only it came down. Okay, it came down and it will fall where? It will fall in the Bay of Bengal, because that is in the India's coast. If you see from here, Sriharikota, we are launching something. Find it will come and fall in this place itself. So that is the overall thing which is in the article is told. But again, the expenses and challenges also they are telling. I will just show you that thing in the same one more slide, that parachutes and all which we used, right? We are doing this many testing, and these many times we are sending it to space, or we are doing something on the ground level, 16 tests and all. So ISRO chairman told this is helping us build the confidence, but problem is the expenses. In 2009 already, first when they gave the estimate, it was 12,400 crore, and now around 9,000 crore was approved in 2018 by this government, and telling like by 2022 we should put the man on space, because actually the government wanted to do it before the elections. That is the obvious thing. So he wanted to do it there, but problem that is COVID came and all our programs, everything delayed, and then we postponed that mission to 2025. So now 2025 is fine, but more than that, Prime Minister has now announced one more thing, that not only on the space, the moon, which is far away, to the moon we should put humans by 2040, and for that all the funds will be approved as and when the progress is going on. But still the ISRO is telling it's a very tight deadline. But because now the government is supportive, and fortunately we are having this Atmanirbhar Bharat and local manufacturing and many things we are doing ourselves. So you would have seen that in the movie also, Mission Mangalyaan, that Mission Mangal movie, that they are showing like how we are reducing the cost, meaning whatever like Hollywood movies, they need to make a movie on Mars, we are going in like 1/10 of the cost, we are going to Mars and coming back. So that is why these kind of things we will do hopefully better in the future, and we can see better results. And that is the only thing discussed here. Your main thing was this picture I wanted to show you, and Gaganyaan, we hopefully will do a success. Already we have the Chandrayaan 3 which is successful. We have the Aditya L1 mission on the solar thing which is now moving towards that, and that also in the coming days you will hear success. So it's a good sign for Indian space missions. And like this, everything based mains and prelims questions are there in our test series. You try to come and enroll it. WhatsApp is the place you have to come and contact. Current affair packs also is one of the bestseller packs. Like you see, the 2024 prelims means obviously you need 1 hour of thing. So this 1 year or the 2 year. Okay, 1 year, 2 year, everything is there. These two together also you can buy as the combo pack which is mentioned here. Okay, combo pack. So these things will be sufficient for you to clear your prelims. Tell me in comment section what more changes you need or what more feedback you have. In Instagram, go and watch the videos I'm uploading. Lot of videos about Israel, Palestine, Russia, Ukraine, everything I'm posting. So I'll come with the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.